Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Sal Sanchez of Tejano. This is the Ready to Road Trip vlog. We've got. Did we come up with a name with you? Disco
no.
Dan?
I was just gonna say Disco Dan, but I don't know. I was like,
we still need a name for him.
Not Stan.
Yeah, we still need a name for him. And Disco
Okay,
Dude,
viewers, come up with a name for me. It's a contest.
And Disco Dude's invisible today. He's been absent the last few videos. Unfortunately, today he was very tired. He stayed up late playing Fortnite, as always. And then he had to wake up today to work on a project for Scouts. One of his Scout buddies is going for their Eagle Scouts, so congratulations to that kid. And they were building...
Does this turn right here?
No, you go straight. No, this turns into the shopping center. Anyway, he's building like this little sound garden type thing. It's kind of like this area, relaxation area, where there's like instruments hanging and they can just go in there and relax and meditate or whatever. So it sounds pretty cool. I haven't actually seen it, but today we are headed to our first KCXW show, and
it's ladies' night.
It's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Okay, I couldn't help myself.
I can't sing the song. I know. I don't think I know.
So it's ladies' night, KCXW. I think they're crowning their first ever ladies champion.
Yes, they are.
And this is our first KCX show. So I know some familiar faces are going to be there. I know Dr. Isin will be in the house. I'm sure we're going to run into Derek Stone, who is their trainer. So we'll...
Is he going to be the ladies champion?
I don't know. He used to come out wearing a dress.
Remember,
in Metro Pro.
Did he?
Yeah.
Remember, well, Pete Madden fought Misfit at one time in Metro Pro for the ladies championship.
Yeah.
He didn't win it, but he's like, I'm going to be the best ladies champion ever.
So who knows? Maybe Derek Stone is in the running for the ladies championship. We'll find out. On the way, though, we are going to explore Kansas City, Kansas. We're going to explore my old hood, show you some cool places along the way. Hopefully we'll show you some clips of some of the matches, and you can see some of the action that you missed. So I don't know.
Shame on you for not being there.
That's right. That's right. And in case you didn't know, we are the Buffet Club, and we have shirts on the way. Shirts are coming. If you want to be part of the Buffet Club, message us, and you can order shirts. They're very cool, designed by Flex Zerba, the one and only Flex. And he's looking very swole, and you can look very swole.
Big Flexi.
You can look very swole in a Buffet Club t-shirt. Or actually, no, you don't look swole. You look full. You look full in a Buffet Club.
That's what I like about Flex Zerba. He's doing the Buffet Club. Like, he's a fitness person. And he's doing the Buffet Club. But I guess it's all in moderation, and just go work it off afterward.
That's right. So the Buffet Club shirts are really, really cool, and I like them because there is another group out of the UK that are calling themselves the Buffet Club, but our shirts aren't as big of an obvious knockoff of the Bullet Club. So I think they're really cool.
Very cool shirts. Thank you again, Flex, for doing the shirt.
They are Bullet Club inspired, but obviously very different as well. So Buffet Club will be coming to a wrestling show near you. I think we're going to make our debut at the World Class Revolution. Yes. Is that what they're called now?
World Class Revolution Wrestling
in Wichita,
which will be on TV.
Yes.
I don't know if this one will, but it's going to start airing on TV.
Yes, it's going to start in Joplin. It's taking over the NWL spot, and hopefully they'll take over in KC as well, because we need some wrestling on local TV. And if you watch our Wichita video, I'm going to try to get video footage, because we are going to try to recruit a new member here on video.
Yes. It's a secret, though. Are we going to tell them yet?
Yeah, no, we won't tell them yet.
It's a surprise.
It's going to be the smallest member of the Buffet Club. It's tiny.
Yeah.
But that's all we're going to say.
Pretty much.
Is it Hornswoggle?
Hornswoggle.
Is it Mad Max? You never know who it might be. So, anyway, we're going to chill. We'll bring you some footage here in just a little bit. We'll show you some cool places, and then we'll head down for some wrestling, KC Extreme style. Coming live. Not really live, we're taped. But anyway, right here.
We're live right now. You're just not watching us live. We're live.
Yeah, I'm alive.
I'm alive.
I'm so alive from the very first time. I don't know the rest of the words. Anyway, all right. Peace out. All right, we're down here on Southwest Boulevard, and this is the famous Strausser Hardware across from Holy Name School.
Oh, it's like Holy Name.
This is actually the church I used to go to, and the school that my kids almost went to. But very cool old church. There was a pastor here by the name of Father Jerry who recently passed away. Really cool guy, one of my favorite priests. I used to love to hear his homilies, or as if you're not a Catholic, I guess it would be his what do you call them? Sermons. He was really cool guy. I really loved listening to him. But across this Strausser Hardware, it's one of the oldest hardware stores here in Kansas City, Kansas, and one of the few still family-owned places. This is
Strausser True Value.
Yeah, it's a Strausser True Value hardware. This place, you always see it on the news, like when there's blizzards and stuff. This is like the go-to place because they always show them putting out their snow blowers and shovels and stuff. But, you know, now in the days of the big corporate places like Lowe's and Home Depots and that type of thing, this is a place where you can actually go and support a family-run business, and some really great employees in here that are knowledgeable about what they do. So big shout out to the Strausser family. My family's been customers here for a long time, and I'd love to see them stay in business for a long time as well. So this is Strausser Hardware for those of you who have never visited Kansas City, Kansas. All right, one other stop here, Rosedale Barbecue. Since 1934, they've been serving up barbecue here in Kansas City, Kansas. They're known for their sauce and their ribs. Really good food. I've been going here since I was a little kid. This wasn't the original location, however. It was further down the road. And if I remember right, when I was a little kid, you would walk in, and for some reason, you would walk in a bunch of like sawdust. For some reason, there was like sawdust all over the floor. But Rosedale is one of my go-to spots when I want some Q. Some people like it, some people don't. Just kind of depends on the individual taste. There's lots of great barbecue here in the Kansas City area, but Rosedale Barbecue has been in business since 1934. It's still family owned and operated, and a really cool place to eat if you're ever in KCK. Across the street here, you can get some free wood. So get your free wood that way. All right, we are at 9th and Shawnee here in Kansas City, Kansas. This is the Sauer Castle. This is a very historic place. It's actually getting pretty run down, but it is a property that was built in 1871. It was the residence of Antoine Sauer. He was an immigrant from Austria. A lot of urban legends surround this property. At one point, it was going to be turned into a bed and breakfast. However, it's said to be one of the most haunted places here in Kansas City, Kansas. Some of the urban legends surrounding are up here in the tower area. Supposedly, someone hung themselves in that tower and supposedly still haunts this property here. It's really fallen apart though. I haven't been up here in years to see it, and it's pretty much deteriorating. It is on a historic registry, and I really hope that they can restore this sometime, because this is a really cool looking building here in Kansas City, Kansas. But this is, once again, like I said, the Sauer Castle. One of the cool places you can find just in your own backyard. That's one of the things that I try to do from this travel video, is kind of show some of the cool places that are right here that we take for granted each and every day. So Sauer Castle, 9th and Shawnee Drive, right here in Kansas City, Kansas. Yeah, we found this interesting house on the way.
There's a butterfly.
It's basically a circle. Or like a hexagon, octagon, I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 on this side. And then probably, so it's like from there to there, it's like 6 sides. And then you got 8.
I don't want to be too obvious that we're filming.
It's probably like a 4. I don't know how many sides.
But it's really interesting. I call it the UFC house.
There you go.
But I'd love to see the inside of this. I don't know if it's like one big room or
can we see
what, but it's very interesting. So we were intrigued by this house, so we had to go in search of it, and we actually passed it.
It was a little ocean or something.
Yeah, we actually passed it.
We saw the Coke machine across the street, the Pepsi machine, but we missed the house.
So
the Pepsi machine.
We're heading back down Shawnee Drive. We're gonna look for Stein. Hopefully we don't miss Stein Street again.
Stein.
And the next stop, I think we'll stop at, we should have time to stop by Memorial Hall real quick, and then on to some wrestling.
Wrestling.
But
R-A-S-S-L-I-N. That's wrestling.
R-S-S-L-I-N, that's wrestling. Shout out to the late and great Glenn Goza for giving us that hit song, Wrestling. May he rest in peace. Glenn Goza. R-A-S-S-L-I-N spells wrestling. I think Stein's coming up. There's the people working in the yard. Those people over there are our landmarks to remember where to turn.
You're our landmark. You're our landmark. I really
hope there's a Thomas Shire sighting tonight. I don't know if he would wrestle for KCXW, but
Thomas Shire sighting.
We need Shire. Metro Pro needs Thomas Shire.
Don't fire Shire.
World Class Revolution needs Shire.
We need a higher Shire. Need a higher Shire.
NXT needs Thomas Shire. WWE needs Thomas Shire. Lucha Underground needs Thomas Shire.
Need a higher Shire. Need a higher Shire.
We love the live wire. So anyway, we're gonna take it to where it all began, here in Kansas City Wrestling, Memorial Hall. All right, we're heading to my childhood home. Here's Slaps Barbecue. I really need to try it. I hear it's amazing. And of course, my phone's gonna ring. It's gonna be this first house here, if it's even still here. It is still here. It's a lot different than what it was. But this is my childhood home. When I was a baby, this was the house I came home to.
Many moons ago.
Yes. And yeah, I grew up in that little house there till I was about 5 years old. This neighborhood's really changed a lot though. This used to be a nice little blue collar neighborhood. Now some of these houses are still kept up pretty well, but some of them are really falling apart. This little truck yard has always been here, and this little biker bar, as long as I know, has always been here as well. We're going to take a left.
On that one road up there.
We're going to take a left. We're going to show you a couple other places.
I'm going to get back on the road on the right.
Yeah, yeah, to the stop sign up there. So over here, this building on the right, it's actually a tortilla.
It's a stop sign, but you can't.
Yeah, you got to pull up.
Oh my God.
El Taquito Torteria. They make some amazing tortillas and tortilla chips and all kind of cool stuff. I love that place. And then as we turn,
put the phone number right real big on the building.
As we turn to right here, we are going to show you
the salon.
Oh, there's a salon. Yeah, I think my mom's gone there a couple times, or maybe my dad. I can't remember. But we're going to show you Go Chicken Go, home of the world famous Go Chicken Go fried chicken. This is the original location of Go Chicken Go. And we're going to pull in. This is the original Go Chicken Go. Go Chicken Go actually started as a gas station. And
they don't have gas at all.
No.
Are they connected with Valero?
No, they're not connected with the Valero. But the story is that they were a gas station, and to make money, you know, because there's not a whole lot of money in gas, because, you know, it's regulated by how much you can charge or whatnot.
It's like if Casey's decided to start selling pizza only.
So they decided to start selling fried chicken inside the gas station. Their fried chicken, gosh, it smells so good too.
It does.
I'm like really,
I am hungry.
Really freaking hungry. I mean, we may have to hit Go Chicken Go. But Anyway, their chicken got, oh god dang, that smells so good.
I wish you could smell what we're smelling.
Yes. Anyway, their chicken became so popular that they were able to just walk away from the gas business and become a fried chicken.
Assembly of Odd Church. Assembly of Odd.
So there goes Go Chicken Go, and now they have what, like 4 locations here in KCK? No, there's 2 in KCK, 3 in KCK. One on Shawnee Drive,
I've never seen
one on
them.
82nd, one here on 7th Street. There's one in Olathe, and then there's one on Troost.
I've heard them, but I've never actually seen one, and I've never been there.
Oh, Go Chicken Go is amazing. Here it's a Mexican meat market, and they also grill chicken out there. The Mexican style grilled chicken.
Good, though. I'm hungry.
Yeah, there's a lot of good food down here.
Oh, this is smelling. Oh my gosh.
So we're taking you down.
Why?
We're being tortured by food.
Gosh, dang it.
We're taking you down 7th Street here in downtown Kansas City, Kansas. And up here to the left, we will see the historic Memorial Hall, home of Bob Geigel's All-Star Wrestling.
The president of the National Wrestling Alliance, Bob Geigel.
Bad news, but I have to say this. Harley Race did win the match. But Harley Race's name was not on the contract.
What are you talking about, Bob?
Your name was not on the contract. I have no alternative but to return the Central States title to Bulldog Bob Brown.
I used to go here every Thursday night, right here. Let's see if we,
I will.
I don't know if we can even park. I think they may have roller derby or something tonight, or graduation.
Which we still need to go to.
But this is, we may not be able to get on the park.
It wasn't this one, was it? It was down.
Yeah.
It
No,
is-
this is Memorial Hall. Home of Bob Geigel's All-Star Wrestling every Thursday night. I've seen many of the greats in here. Bruiser Brody, Ric Flair, Harley Race, Bulldog Bob Brown, Rufus R. Jones.
Hey, there's 7th Street Casino. I've seen it, of course.
Bunch of cool wrestlers. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to stop. I wanted to film from the inside there, but looks like there's a graduation tonight, so parking's pretty much full.
Probably next time we go there.
But next time we go to KCXW, we will stop and film around Memorial Hall. We'll kind of take you around the back way here and show you around the side.
I hear 7th Street Casino commercials all the time, but I never knew where they were.
Oh yeah, it's down here. 7th Street Casino is actually built on an Indian cemetery. The Huron Indian land, that's how they were able to get away with having a casino here, because it's Indian ground.
And then, of course, this was where Metro Pro had their first show.
Yes. So that's Memorial Hall, the historic memorial. All right, 7th Street Casino, built on Huron Indian territory. There's actually a cemetery over there. That's when they tried to move in. If you take a left here, they'll take you over to the cemetery. When they were moving in, they couldn't get the permits.
Is that a cemetery over here?
No, the cemetery's up here, actually.
No, they're doing selfies.
Oh.
They'll do a cemetery selfie.
But the cemetery is actually up in here. I'm not sure if we're able to get up there and see it. Yeah.
Something cemetery for info, call 913-573-5002.
But
Park closes from.
they were.
Stop. Checking security. Security, I need to check in with you. Oh well.
Yeah, this is also the KCK Public Library, so, and school district building. But the cemetery is like up in here where those ramps are. And but when they built the casino, of course, the reason why they were able to do it is because it was on Indian land, because the city actually fought having a casino right here in downtown. So now there's another casino here in KCK over at the Speedway, the Hollywood Casinos. Hollywood Casino.
Huron Cemetery.
Yeah, it's the Huron Indian Cemetery, and boy, it's looking rough. Those steps were not like that before. I remember actually in grade school taking a field trip there and learning about the
those steps. They
cemetery.
don't look like there
Yeah.
should be steps, but it looks like they're.
Yeah, it's looking rough. You know what? That's pretty sad, actually. And then across the street, of course,
This
is
is like a big no parking sign.
Kansas City, Kansas City Hall. So this is downtown KCK, y'all. We're heading to the State Street project. Get ready for some wrestling. Yeah.
Right that way?
No, take a left.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I did go to the 7th Street Casino once. It's all slot machines. And I went there because Jerry Springer was doing an autograph signing there. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to meet Jerry.
Jerry.
There's the fire department, old historic fire department building there.
Let's have Gil Rogers go on to the Jerry Springer show. And Strider and things. I don't know.
And I'll take it right here on 6th. But I think we're actually heading to 5th Street, so I got to look it up here. Follow it around left there.
This way.
Yeah. Right here.
I know, these shows are these
So
are weird.
I am going to navigate.
Streets are weird.
We're coming up here in the
Why not?
historic Strawberry Hill District. This is a historic area of KCK. Coming up to my cousin's former boxing gym, right here on the corner. This used to be, well, the bar was always there, but right next door it used to be the Kansas City, Kansas Police Athletic League. Right there used to be his boxing gym. I've re-announced some shows in there before and had a lot of fun. So here we go. Let's look for this place. All right, we found a cool view here. We got a little lost finding the place, but cool view of Kansas City. You can kind of see the whole skyline. This is the Missouri side.
Can you get the bridge over there?
Yep, you can see the bridge. Very, very cool. Kansas City really is a really kind of cool place.
Yeah.
I love it.
And then all the way over that way.
Here we go. There's Kemper Arena. Unfortunately, where Owen Hart had his accident. That's supposed to be repurposed, I think, into like a youth sports facility. But we used to have a lot of wrestling and concerts and stuff there at the Kemper. That highway there is 670 going into downtown Kansas City, Missouri. Well, this is a cool little view. I like it up here.
This guy sucks. Finish him up.
Sonic run first. I literally made a run. Then I get over to my orders and I'm Sonic's right.
Like this guy?
Yeah!
Maybe in your dreams. Break the whole board. on, Calvin. Calvin.
The winner, your Kansas City champion, Hollis Giroux.
No. No. You're a bad booker. Horrible actress. Overselling. Stop the acting. Overselling. 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 What is going on?
One more time. One more time. One more time.
No, Phoebe. Yes, Phoebe. Stretch her, Phoebe.
You weren't even in gear when you fought.
Stretch her, Phoebe.
Jeans and boots.
Yeah! Stretch her.
No, I think she needs to stretch out a little bit.
Let her stretch. Let her stretch. Let her stretch. Or make her stretch.
Yeah, make her stretch. Next one. Are you okay, Phoebe?
Bring it back in the ring.
Bring it right here.
Bring it here.
Bring it here.
One, two, three. One, two,
Stay down.
3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, ladies. Bring it in the ring.
No.
No.
2.
Let it go, Brad. Fly. Come on, Wyverstone. Come on, Wyverstone.
Come on, Wyverstone. Come on, baby.
With a name like that, I was like, what kind of gimmick is this?
Stop clapping. Stop clapping.
Calm Check her.
God.
Check her. Check her.
Come on, Renee! Shut up!
Intermission is short.
Damn, I thought that was a man for a second.
She got offered. Intermission is short. She got offered wrestling for a yeah. Or which one? For a name? She did. She got offered wrestling for IWR.
Did she take it?
I don't know. They made a post on the thing saying that doing something to division.
That was good.
Come on, Renee.
Come on, girl! Eventually, somewhere in that body of yours, you gotta have a muscle. You're strong.
Show your must.
She's strong. We're not talking about you, old lady. Wait!
It don't matter which hand you use.
She broke character.
No!
Adeline
She looked it all up. No. No! No! Take his glasses.
Not even drunk. I know. It's hard to handle, dude.
Wait, I gotta lift it up a little bit. My booty!
Baby got back. Baby got back. Baby got back. Baby got back.
Waste your time, buddy. I'm enjoying your time. What the hell is this
Videos. Family show.
Come on, get her out the corner. Come on, break it up. Break it up.
Yeah!
What was that all?
What's wrong, honey? You don't like my sexism? Or my big belly? Or this big booty that How about some test? Yeah, buddy! You're big just like me. We're healthy. But big is beautiful nowadays. All right. I got a little trick up my sleeve. Please move, Brett. All of you like to dip earlier. So it's okay, sugar. Take it.
side. Look, corner.
What happened when you don't pay attention?
You always slap me because I'm bigger than you.
Yeah, 10 times. Come on, Phoebe.
Come on, Phoebe.
I move.
Okay, would you?
Get on that side.
You suck, black man.
I'm walking away from that one.
I got a big one right here for you. Oh, okay. All right. Test up street. Gotta warm up a little bit.
Warm up.
Oh, you speak! Oh my God, you talk! Okay. Oh, kind of.
Let's wrestle.
You got this, Pete. Don't let him scare you. You got this. Knock his arm down. That's how short people get his coffin down.
Turn around.
Here we go, Pete. Phoebe. That's right, sugar. That's a headlock, and that's wrestling for you. Ow! How about I put you in headlock? Oh, my bad. I got too much moves for you. That's my thing.
Do it for the big guys.
You don't like these neither, huh? Phoebe, poultry emotion shirt club. Let's go. Shoot me in. I got you. Down, Vince. Come on, Phoebe. Don't let the dark man scare you.
You are losers.
You are losers. Wait, which one was weak?
Come on, Roni.
Maybe I got some issues with you. Yeah. Trying to take out the title. You don't know me yet. Okay.
Just find out already.
your winner and new Kansas City Women's Champion, Sabra Black. Ladies and gentlemen, your new Kansas City Women's Champion, Sabra Black.
Alright, little pro wrestling eats Taqueria Mexico right here in KCK. We're gonna go get some chips and salsa and lots of good grub right here at Taqueria Mexico. Oh gosh, you broke your new phone? Please, no. Alright, we're back here on the Ready to Road Trip vlog. We got Dan in the house for the recap show.
Yay!
We visited some cool places here in KCK in Kansas City, Kansas. We saw an interesting wrestling show, our first time at KCXW.
It was very interesting. It was entertaining, but interesting.
Yeah, it was. I'm not going to talk bad about it. I mean, I'm no one to talk about the promotion.
There were some very entertaining
matches.
matches.
There were some very entertaining matches. There really was. I was really excited to see Mickie Knuckles in the house because she wasn't advertised before, and she's had some epic matches all over the country. I know she's wrestled our friend Miss Natural quite a few times and had some really great matches. I really enjoyed seeing her. I enjoyed seeing Baby D and Phoebe. They were hilarious.
We gotta see them twice. They each had a singles match against someone in the tournament, and then they had a intergender tag team match.
Which was hilarious.
Sabotage titles on the line.
So it kind of stretched the line a little bit of family friendly, but
a little bit.
A little.
Stacy went away over.
But I didn't help it much either because I was talking about twerking and making it rain.
Yeah.
So yeah. But anyway, overall it was a good show. They crowned the first ever Kansas City women's champion. So I was pulling for Brene or Tootie, but I don't even remember the girl's name that won.
There was something black, Savannah,
Black
or something.
Something like that. I don't know. She's one of their trainees, I believe.
But I kind of figured she was going to be winning.
The building was really hot. There was no AC. There were no concessions. They did bring in water afterwards, thank God.
I missed the first few minutes because I had to run like literally across the street to Sonic, and I got a couple drinks, but it took them like 15 minutes to bring them out.
Yeah. So it was a long, I mean, with the pre-show and then the main card and then the ladies tournament.
It's supposed to go till 9. It only went to 8:30, so.
But still, that's
back for,
that's still 3.5 hours of wrestling with not a whole lot of intermission. They took the intermission, but it was only like 5 minutes or so. So it wasn't like what I normally expect. Some of the endings were a little weird to the matches. They were just kind of going, and then it just kind of ended.
Like right there.
But
and I mean, that one, I can't remember what match it was, but there was a match where the referee counted, and then he's like, "Oh no, it was 2." They kicked out.
I remember.
Honestly, it was the 3. He counted 3, but he's like, "No, it was 2." And I went with him. Like, "No, it was 2," but he counted 3.
But Roni was awesome.
Renee had a mislip on the.
She's
Remember Renee fell off the.
Oh yeah, Brene fell off the rope. That was.
Hopefully she's doing all right.
Yeah, but Ronnie's a beast. Oh my gosh, and we have a Total Rumble.
She was kind of funny.
A Total Rumble connection. I didn't realize that she travels with Sugar D. So that was kind of cool. We got to talk some Total Rumble and some Revolver, because she was at the Revolver show last week. So that was kind of cool to see. But overall, not a bad show. It was very entertaining. There's some pretty cool gimmicks, and I really do like Hollis Giroux. I think he's a good heel character. We got to see him in GWF a little while back, and I think he plays the role as the heel very, very good. And I really enjoyed those Carney guys, the circus type gimmick. They were very entertaining.
That one guy's hair was a wig. At first.
No, we thought it was the real hair.
No, at first we thought it was a wig, and like, no, that's really his hair. And then we found out it was a wig.
Yeah. So, anyway, it was cool. I'd probably go again. Of course, we're always busy going to different wrestling shows.
Because in August, Phoebe and Baby D owe me a picture because they didn't come out.
Yeah, they didn't come out.
They told me, I messaged them, they owe me a picture.
But, afterwards, we went down to Taqueria Mexico.
And I had mole!
He had mole.
Whack-a-mole! Mole is awesome.
It's actually pronounced mole, for those of you who don't know. It's a Mexican sauce, but...
For us, it's just mole.
It's spelled the same way, M-O-L-E. So Dan ate some mole. He ate some Mexican mole and loved it.
Imported from Mexico.
And I knew once we posted that on Facebook that people were going to start posting mole pictures. And
I'm going to go get some sauce and use it on my chicken burritos or something.
He's a fan. I told him I'll make him a pot of chicken and mole.
I looked at it's like my burrito had like 3 sauces on it. I didn't know what they were. And I saw that and I'm like, I don't know what that is. And I asked him, and I took one bite of it and I was like, that's good.
That's some good stuff.
That's some good stuff. You know what? This is.
You know what I'm saying? You know. I know you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Oh man, that guy would have had a heyday today watching ladies wrestling. I'm gonna keep this one somewhat family friendly, so I'm not gonna tell the story behind it. But
train's coming.
It has to do with the WrestleMania watch party and this crazy bartender guy during the women's Royal Rumble. Actually, it wasn't WrestleMania; it was Royal Rumble. Anyway.
Yeah, it was the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, it was the Royal Rumble. But yeah, that guy was talking about what he'd do with all the women wrestlers that
every
came
single
out.
one that came out.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
She's kind of chunky, but we can still get funky." You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying.
Get funky was chunky.
Oh, that guy was something else. But anyway, we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you all for watching. We're a little behind posting stuff, so this will be up eventually. Next week we're heading to Metro Pro, the return of Metro Pro. We're gonna see what's in store. They're gonna be running each and every month.
He is hoping for a Thomas Shire appearance.
Yes, I was sad that Thomas Shire was not there. I thought he'd answer some type of open invitation and wrestle tonight, but he didn't. So we're
maybe
hoping
next week.
Hoping we'll get some Thomas Shire and maybe even some Gil Rogers in Metro Pro.
Gil. It's
been
a month, but Gil and his army are not dead. He has not forgotten. We have not forgotten.
And Matt Jackson's gone, so he's free to show up.
He's coming straight for Strider. Gil's army is going to attack Strider Nation.
So we'll see what happens. We've got that next week. We've got World Class Revolution the week after.
Wrestling Revolution.
And we've got some surprises for that. Hopefully we'll get some video footage. That's going to be fun. And
yeah, I did.
Video footage and the person that I'm talking about and fun. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. Until next time, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, the Buffet Club. It just reminds me of what we said about the other person doing the Buffet Club.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Lots of stuff coming. See y'all later. Peace.